Hey guys, Welsknight here, bringing you another brand new episode from Stud Tech, and welcome back to the factory project. We're going to be doing a little bit more work on this in this episode, and in this episode we're going to get some farms set up. So, let's come over here and get ourselves a couple various machines and things that we'll need. We're going to need 2 harvesters, a sludge boiler, some energy cables and item ducts, and some normal old fluiducts as well. And I think that should be everything. Oh, and some chests. I think that's everything we need. And then we'll also need some dirt. So that should do. Now, what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be setting up 2 rooms as farms and then a 3rd room for the sludge. Now, I've made a couple minor changes to the previous design that we had in the episode. I swapped out the ceiling up here. I think this looks better. And then I also swapped this out for a JABBA barrel instead of a chest, just because it's a little bit easier. So we're going with that. I also decided to run the power down here. So you can see the power will come down the middle and it'll come to about here and then split off as needed. So that's basically how that's all set up. Now, right here, what we're going to do is this is going to be a room. And we've got, I'm thinking that maybe we should change this up a little bit. I think I actually want this room to come to about here instead, and that way we can put our harvester in a spot that's a little easier to get to. Where is my shovel? Is it in this backpack? I seem to have misplaced my shovel. That's alright, we'll just use the mattock. It'll get the same job done. So let's clear this out a little bit, and then what we're going to do is we're going to find the middle, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And right here is where we're going to put the harvester. Just like that. We'll end up putting water on top of it. But we do need to hook this up to the power supply. So let's get that going. And we'll just kind of bring it over this way. Now let's see. The power ends right about here. So I think what we'll do is we'll kind of split it off. Actually, we could probably even just run the power. Let's see, it comes from here. We could probably run it straight this way. That might make the most sense. Just like this. There we go. So we'll take some of these red net energy cables and we will hook those up just like this. There we go. I think I actually want these ones to be a little bit lower. We'll bring them down one more level. Starting, I think, right about here. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, hey now. There we go. So, let's see. There's the wall. We'll drop those down here, and then bring them over like so. So now this thing should have power, and it does, which is good. That means that the next thing that we'll have to do is run our... No, that's all that we need to do for this one. So now we can go ahead and fill in all of this good stuff. Oops. There we go. So let's fill all of that in. Now, here, this is going to be, I want this to be something a little bit different. I want a different texture here. I'm thinking we'll just go to these bricks that we've been using for basically everything else. So we'll go, let's see, take all of this out. Just like we see here. And we can fill all of this in. And then do the same in this little chunk right here as well. There we go. Now this is going to be where the harvester goes. So let's put that right here. We need to turn it so that it's facing the right way. There we go. Now the question is, how do we want to do the power for this? I think our best bet would be to run the power right here. Like, oh, that doesn't need to go there. Yes, it does. There, so we've got power running to this, power running to this. Okay, excellent. So then we'll come and fill that bit back in. So now our harvester has power as well, which is good. Now, the tricky part is going to be running the sludge. And I'm not entirely sure how I want to do that. I think what we could probably do is take these factory blocks and bring them to here instead. We'll make this the wall so we can fill in this. Is that what we want to do? Can fill that in. Yeah, this should work. So we'll take this block out. Ooh, things are falling. That's all right. So let's see, item ducts. Now this is what's going to actually harvest the stuff. So we need this to go down here. And then we'll cover that up with a stone brick. It looks like it is getting a little bit late, so let's take ourselves a nap. Ooh, come on, it looks like night to me. I don't know about you. There we go. So we've got item ducts here that will run out to wherever this is planning on going to. I don't know yet where I actually want to run the items to. But then the other thing we need is sludge. So we can maybe take some of these fluiducts and run them this way and then down. It'll be a separate one from everything else. So we could do something like that and run it out that way. So then if we come down here, we've got our items here, which will go underneath, and our fluids here. So that should work out pretty well. Now the fluids, where do I want to put the... I need to decide where exactly I want to put the thingy, the sludge boiler. That's the thing I was thinking of. Couldn't remember the name. So maybe what we'll do is we'll take out this. We'll put the sludge boiler like right somewhere in here. It doesn't need to be anywhere super remote. It just needs to be kind of far enough away because it generates toxins when you actually use it. And that's obviously not good. Hey, drop my excavator. Come back. So we can bring our item ducts over this way. We can bring our fluiducts. Oh, that's not a missing block. There we go. We'll bring our fluiduct over here. And actually, you know what we could do? Is we could put a JABBA barrel here and here. Yeah, why don't we do that? We'll come over here. We'll grab 2 JABBA barrels. And then we've got a couple chests, so we're good there. And we'll put those 2 JABBA barrels, I think, right... maybe right here. We can put them like that. And then the items can actually run to right here. And nobody will know any different. So it'll go like that. Yeah, that'll work nicely. Cool. Okay, so then we'll take our lovely stone bricks here, and we'll kind of fence this off. I do need an access area of some sort, so we can maybe do something like that. Ooh, I fell. Gotta love that fall damage. There we go. And we'll maybe just bring this like so. Now this, I think I'm going to put windows in like this. So we'll have 2 windows where you can peek in and see this little area. Yeah, that'll work nicely. Okay, so let's do a little bit of decorating. We can put this dirt away for now. And I believe it's in this backpack that we have all of our machine blocks. Yep, we got a good chunk of them in here. So we'll take this diamond chisel, take our factory blocks and make some of these yellow ones. And those we're going to put right here. This, I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. I might just leave that be. That might work just fine the way it is. Because this will all be covered up, and the only time you'd see it is if you actually come in here anyway. Although I think it would look better if I put one of those right there. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better. Okay, so we got our power, we got our... I think everything's running out of there just fine. Yep, fluiduct, we got power, we got everything we need. Sweet. Now, for the next part, let me get some area cleared away, and I will be right back. Alright guys, just wanted to pop in for a real quick update. I've got the area where we're going to put the sludge boiler all picked out. I'm going to put it over here, but I need to wall it off and all that good stuff first. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. Just wanted to pop in for a real quick update. I think I want this door actually to be over here instead. But anyway, figured I'd just let you know what the deal is. And once I got this built up a ways, I will be back in a moment. Alright guys, so we've got an area all nice and cleared out over here for our sludge boiler. We do need to put in a different floor, I think. So let's do that. We'll just take out basically this whole area. Just like this. And we're going to be replacing this with the factory blocks in just a moment here. And we can take these ones out as well. There we go. Looking pretty good, looking good. Now, let's take these factory blocks and start putting those in right over here. And it is, once again, getting dark. So we'll take a nap. But I'll get this all pretty much all ready to go. I'm just going to fill this stuff in, and once we have a little bit more connecting and technical stuff to do, I'll be back. Alright guys, I am back. So, we've got everything we need. We've got this area all kind of nicely carved out and whatnot. I think I'm going to put the sludge boiler right here. I do want to turn it around a little bit. Oh, I guess it can't be. I guess that's as good as it gets. That's alright. So we've got that going. Now, what we'll need to do, let's see, here's the fluiduct. So we need to grab that. And we'll take it over this way. Because we need the fluiduct to actually, you know, connect and everything to the sludge boiler. Otherwise, it's not really going to do us any good. And I should have enough. Yep, there we go. So, this is now connected, which is what we want. Now, it also needs power. And I think the easiest way to get power to it is going to be to actually take the power that's running to this and just take it straight through. So let's just take a little bit of this away. Hello, slime. And we'll grab some more of these red net power cables. And we're just going to start kind of bringing them over this way. And there it is. Okay. Now, I'm not going to have enough red net cables to get all the way over there. But I should have enough I have other types of power cables as well. Let's see, item ducts. That's going to be something different. Let's see, let's look at our... I hear an Enderman popping around. Let's look at our sludge boiler here. Does it spit it out the bottom? I think it does, now that I'm thinking about this. So actually, I think our item duct needs to come out here. And our fluid duct needs to come elsewhere. Ooh, it broke. Let's make ourselves a little pathway here. There we go. So we will put the sludge boiler, let's see, item duct here. Sludge boiler on top of that. Oh, but not right there. Let's see. Let's try this again. Item duct there. There we go. Sludge boiler on top of that. Fluid duct can come maybe off to the side. I don't think that will be a big deal. Can take that out and this out. And here we've got our fluid ducts right here. And those can connect up like so. And then our power will come over this way. But I do have to go and get some more power materials, so bear with me a minute and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I am back, and I've got myself some of these hardened flux ducts. And what we're going to do is we're going to connect those up like this. So now they've got power coming through them. So this should now have power, and it does, which is good. And then we'll take our item ducts and bring those over as well. I'll patch this up as in... I'll patch that up later. Let's see. So, item ducts come out this way. And what we got to figure out is where we want the chest to go. So I'm thinking that given this is a little bit toxic and all that good stuff, I'm thinking I want the chest to go right here. So we'll put a chest right there. And then we can just patch this all up, do a little bit of testing, and we're good to go. So once again, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I am back, and I think we have everything we need to be able to test this out. So, I built myself 2 upgrades. We're going to put 1 upgrade into the harvester, and 1 upgrade into the planter. Then I've also got 2 filters to make sure that these go in the right spot. So let's see, this is a blacklist. So we don't want wheat. Oh, actually, blacklist, whitelist. Okay. So we'll just make it a whitelist, and we want seeds and wheat. So 1 for seeds, 1 for wheat. We can put 1 wheat in there, and 1 seed in there. Let's actually do just 1 wheat. There we go. And then let's make sure those match up. So this should be wheat, this should be seeds. Okay, so that is good. Now, we'll cover that up. We'll put some water in here. Oh, there we go. And in here, we're going to put a bunch of seeds, and it's going to automatically plant all of those in this area. I think I may have made the wall go just a little bit too far. You know how we can deal with that, though? We'll be a little bit creative. We'll just put another line of these yellow factory blocks back here. So it'll grow like that. And then these should come over here. Once that's all said and done, this should be completely ready to go. There's nothing else that I need to add here. So let's cover up the floor like that. And now all we need to do is give it a try. So I brought some bone meal. So we can bone meal a little bit of this wheat. And let's do just that. So we'll just bone meal a couple little bits. We've got the harvester. There we go. All right, so the harvester is harvesting the wheat. The wheat and the seeds are going in the JABBA barrel as they should be. And we should be seeing sludge here pretty soon. Looks like the sludge is headed over here. Although I don't think it actually has gotten enough sludge yet to boil anything. So, let's do a little bit more of this. In fact, let's make even more bone meal. Let's just do something like that. That will start this. Oh, there we go. So the sludge is coming to the sludge boiler in little itty-bitty amounts, but the sludge boiler hasn't actually gotten enough sludge yet to make anything. That's fine, though. That's all right. It'll happen as time goes on, and then the items from there will end up in this chest from the sludge boiler. So, I think it's all good. I'll wait. I think I'll put in the windows in a little while, but for now we are out of time for this episode, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I really do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. Let me know if you're enjoying this little factory project of ours. It's not, it's outside of what I would normally be doing, but, you know, it's all fun. So, that's about it for me, guys. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check those out too. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time. Oh, it's been so long since I've done one of these.
No, I think you're right. Then the sticky pistons would go on those blocks.
Sticky pistons start up here.
No, they would go on the blocks you just did, and they would be facing this, and they would punch them into the hoppers.
Yeah, but we don't want to break the bottom row of sugarcane.